Hi everyone, Bob Francisco here. In this video, I would like to show you how a job description of a general manager in distribution and logistics is written. I'm going to be basing my standard to Hay method, an American standard on job evaluation. When one is conducting a job evaluation using the Hay methodology, in order to get the actual job size of the specific job, it would be necessary to have a job description of that job with the complete specification that would be the basis of determining the job size that is required in addition to the organizational structure. There are many uses for a job description. One is the role structuring, another requirement for recruitment purposes, another is for career development and performance management. It can also be used for training purposes and many others. That would be a good reason for a job description to be written seriously in accordance with the actual requirement of the job. So a good result comes out from the job evaluation, hence gets the equity of the compensation and benefits from the organization. Now I'm going to show you a sample of how to write a job description of a general manager in distribution and logistics. Let's start with the role outline of the job. The role outline of the job is the job title. Okay, you can also put job number as a control number, and also the job code, like maybe a grade of the job. Then also location, division, where division is, if your company is having a division. Then reports to, this is the line manager, where the job title is reporting to. Okay, some position is having functional managers designation, so you can also put here the functional manager. But the line reporting goes to this reports to. Okay. Also, you have to write here the immediate subordinates of the job, the date of effect of the job, and revision number if in case this job is already revised, maybe revisions 1, revision 2. Initially, you're going to have revision 00. Then maybe next time, we're going to revise this. You make amendment or changes on the job description, then you put whatever revision that you have done already. And then the next one, we're going to use core purpose of the job. So what is the core purpose of job? This is a general statement, maybe one or a couple of statements that you're going to write here. The purpose, what is the purpose of the job? Then another box here is the area of responsibility, AOR. Okay. Area of responsibility is different from the activities. The activities is like task, okay, which is very, very specific. Area of responsibility is some area that is under your responsibility, like quality or maybe finance or whatever. Then the area of responsibility that you have written here, you have to write also the success indicators. So you have to specify here what makes this area of responsibility a success one, and it must be measured, and the measurement will be here on the success indicators. And then we're going to write activities. There could be lots of activities, or there could be just few activities. But what's important in the job evaluation is the area of responsibility, because that will be the basis on the one of the bases on the job size of a specific job. Okay. Then next, we're going to write the job dimension of the job. Okay, in terms of the quantifiable job features like volumes handled, revenue and budget size, number of subordinates, number of suppliers, number of customers served, variety of functional area handled. These are the things that you're going to write under this box. There's job context. This is the circumstances characterizing the job in terms of working hours, location, stress, physical conditions, resources available, and key relationships. This could be internal, like the superior or peer, then external to organization. And then we're gonna specify here the person specification. So the person specifications comprised of qualification. There are two qualifications, essential and desirable. And also experience of the person, essential responsibilities executed, and desirable responsibilities. And the last box that we have here is the competencies of the job. This is in terms of knowledge, skills, and attitude. Now we're gonna start writing the job description of general manager. Let's say the title that we're going to have is very common, the generic general manager. Okay, so we're writing here general manager. And next is job. We can say 001. Maybe next time we're gonna change that. Then job size, maybe job code rather is like, let's say if the job is a manager, we can say M, okay? Or if the job is a technical, uh, maybe technical job, we can say T. Or if this a labor job, we can say maybe labor job, okay, L. So since this is a manager, we just say M, maybe 01, okay? So that would be the job code. Or maybe that could also be his grade, right? Okay. But of course, the grade will not be determined unless this job description undergo a job evaluation. So after undergoing the job evaluation, that's the only time we assign a grade on this specific job. Okay, location. Location, maybe we can say Metro Manila. Okay. Right. The division, we can say distribution and logistics. And he is the manager of that division. Distribution and logistics. All right. And then reports to. Maybe he is reporting directly to the CEO. He could be the CEO or the COO. Or he could be CEO, could be his functional manager, chief operating officer. Okay. Immediate subordinates. This is related. This division is about distribution and logistics. So maybe distribution and logistics manager would be his subordinates, DNL managers, or could be more than one. So we just say managers. Could be more than one DNL managers. Date of effect, maybe we can say, or this will affect on December. Okay. Let's say 2021. Revision number, since this is the first time that we are writing this job description, we'll just say 00. Then after making the first revision, we can say 01. Second revision would be 02, things like that. Okay, as I've said earlier, core purpose of job is a statement, general statement of the job. So what the job is drawing, let's say, for example, to drive the distribution logistics, right? The distribution and logistics. Okay. Business strategic plan, because this is a GM position, and the main responsibility of a GM, general manager, is all about long-term business plan or long-term strategic plan. So we're writing here a strategic plan. Okay. All right. If we make mistakes, then we just make some amendment later. But right now, I think more or less we already have idea on how to write your job, the GM's job description. Something to do with the budget. So something to do with the expenses, the overhead, and all this kind of budget. Okay. So cost leadership, maybe cost leadership. And then what else? Innovation. The manager or the GM should be innovated. So innovation, that's one of the because when you belong to the supply chain management, you should be innovative and all this value in order for you to be successful, in order for you to hit all your smart objectives and all your goals. So you have to be innovative. And what else? The pursuit of excellence. Okay, that's one of them. In what? In order that feasibility, in order that feasibility, okay, and sustainability, and sustainability. All right, right. Now what's next? What else? Of the business, of course, of the business. We're talking about the business of the business are achieved. Okay, I think we cover everything on this for purpose of job. So to drive the distribution and logistics business strategic plan, cost leadership, innovation, and pursuit of excellence in order that feasibility and sustainability of the business are achieved. So that would be his purpose in having the job or entrusting the resources by the organization. All right. So the next one would be, let's number it. Okay. Let's put number in it. Okay. Number one is business plan. So business plan is one of his responsibility, business plan. All right. And then we just say ensure, always starts with the word ensure, okay, that business plan, all right, is drawn up, okay, in line with the organization's business, in line with the organization business. All right. Goals and objectives. Objectives. Right. Attainment of business feasibility. And in accordance, right? Let me read it again. Business plan, ensure that business plan is drawn up in line with the organization business goals and objectives, attainment of business feasibility, and let's say in accordance with CEO's directives, no? With he's reporting to the CEO, so yeah, CEO's directives. So the the boss, the CEO, will give direction uh, to this job, the GM of distribution and logistics. Okay. Next is financial plan. Okay. So what's under the financial plan? Ensure. Okay. That short range or long-term plan or long-term plan are strategized. Okay. Strategized and managed in accordance with business needs. Business needs. Okay. Cost leadership. What else? Let's say cost leadership principles. Principles. Okay, and viability of the operations. As concurred with the CEO. Again, he's the boss of this position, so always concurring with the CEO's approval. Then maybe things like feasibility study, if he's doing feasibility study. All right, feasibility study. Ensure business operations viabilities. Okay, in various aspects of process. And undertakings are being studied. in order to achieve operations sustainability. Okay. Okay, what else? What other area of responsibility for this position are we can also say key performance areas, no? Key performance areas, right? Ensure that the key performance are monitored and managed. All right. Is the head of the function, is the GM of the division. So therefore, all the key performance area should be monitored and managed. He will convene all the management committee meetings. They will discuss all the action plan, all the smart objectives, and okay, he will do all these things. So he is going to manage DNL managers. Okay, DNL managers. Right? In order that agreed KPIs. And other performance measurements, no? Maybe metrics. Are met, of course. Otherwise, common goals will not be achieved. Organizational goals will not be achieved if the DNL key performance areas are not really met and maintained. It should be maintained also at the same time. Okay. What other area? Of course, the distribution and logistics resources, or let's just say DNL, make it short, resources, right? It's his responsibility to make sure that because all of these resources are entrusted to him by the CEO or the uh, board of directors. So he's making sure that they are all managed, right? All the resources are managed. So let's just say through the DNL managers, right? Because the DNL managers are the ones spending all this money. So he's going to monitor that the DNL managers are spending it right, correctly, effectively, and efficiently. So the DNL managers ensure, right? Of course, he's going to ensure it. Ensure that resources resources are appropriately and suitably planned and utilized. Of course, utilization of the budget in order that agreed. SLAs. Oh, you know what's SLAs? Service level agreement, with customers on or clients, and KPIs, key performance indicator, KPIs with customers, right? Across the business are achieved. Okay. All about achievement, right? All about achievement, all about effectiveness, all about efficiency. Okay. All about the smart objectives that you are able to achieve in order for the GM as the head of the function, distribution and logistics are able to, to contribute to the common goals of the organization, right? What is the goal of the organization? Since this is a profit-oriented company, so making profits. So that is the goal of the organization, and capturing a bigger chunk of the market, right? Okay. Next one would be, I have to include the innovation because very important in the innovation aspect, because this is mostly neglected by the manager, especially the one in the operations. There should be innovation. This is one good value that we have to adopt. Okay, ensure that continuous improvement, or CI. Okay, you know what, when the ISO is conducting what you call audit, they're always asking, they're looking for continuous improvement, whether the company is doing it. Continuous improvement on the line, improvement of the processes, the system, the people, so the human capital. So improvement of the systems, let's just say the systems. Of course, you have to continuously improve the quality of service. Very important. If you are servicing the customer, you should have CRM, customer relationship management, also quality of service. Okay, what else? Quality of service, methodologies. You have to always improve your methodologies. As we say, there are always room for improvement. Okay, always room for improvement. You have to improve always. Okay, methodologies. What else? Processes, very important, especially for manufacturing organization. They will not be able to improve everything or hit their forecast or target forecast if the process is not working well, right? And the development of manpower, of the workers, right? The capital, the human capital. They just say manpower. Okay. Resources, manpower resources, right? Are facilitated. Important for a GM to have a competency of facilitation, right? Do you agree with me? Right, facilitation. Are facilitated rather. Are facilitated. I think wrong spelling. Right, facilitated. In order that impedance, no, of business or disruption, you can say disruption also. Okay, just use impedance. Objectives is avoided. All right, definitely. We don't want disruption of any with our business, right? I think the role of the methodology is, I think, 4 to 6. Okay, 4 to 6 area of responsibility is more than enough. Okay, especially for GMs, because this is generalized. Okay, so let's look at the success indicators. What would you have as success indicators for the business plan? Okay, let's just say excellent plans. Of course, should be always be excellent. Excellent plans are produced basically supporting what? The other business, of course. Especially if you have many SBUs. You know SBUs? Strategic Business Unit. You are a diverse company and you have lots of many other businesses, okay? So you are servicing all those businesses with your distribution and logistics. So you are also supporting them, right? In terms of logistics, of course. And distribution services, right? So that would be your success indicator for this number 1 AOR. Okay. What about the next one? Number 2, financial plan. Achieve the financial objectives. The financial objectives. In line with what? In line with, of course, in line with financial or finance. We can say finance. With finance policies and procedures, right? You have to be in compliance of these policies and procedures. Okay. This is one of the like the responsibility of the GM. Make sure that all the resources are controlled, managed and controlled. Okay. And one controlling aspect is the policies and procedures of the company, right? For number 3, feasibility study. Okay. Improve. This is always the idea. Improve always. Improve operations, no? improve operations, processes. Maybe time, time, uh, operations processes, time constraints, right? Time constraints. What else? And bottom line. Bottom line. We're always talking about money here, no? Whatever you do, I think this is should be 2 words. Yeah. Okay. What else? What about number 4? Key performance areas, KPI, or the KPI, number 4. Right? So I think achieve targets, of course. Once you achieve the target, then you are successful in monitoring and achieving your, that's not past tense, achieve targets. All right? Achieve targets and improve. What you're going to improve? Huh? Improve service level agreements. Or we can just say SLA. Achieve targets and improve SLA. Correct? With customers. Make it short. We already understand what this SLA means. So that's okay. With customers. Okay. If you're not, achieving things, you can always benchmark. You have to check other organizations why they are successful, why they are being successful. Maybe they're doing something good which you are not doing. So you can also benchmark. That's part of management, right? Benchmarking things from other, making comparison. Right? Benchmark. Benchmark key performance measurement. Okay. That's it. What's next? Okay, for number 5, distribution and logistics resources. So for number 5, we can say achieve targets in terms of what? In terms of headcount, of course. Headcount. What else? Achieve. Always about achievement. It's all about achievement, right? So achieve manpower. Manpower. Okay, well, what's manpower? Manpower efficiency, of course. You have to measure manpower efficiency. Manpower efficiency and utilization. Okay. Utilization. What's next? Number 6, or the last one. The last success indicator is, again, achieve. It's all about achievement, right? We want to be successful in our business. So we want to achieve everything. Okay. All our targets or our goals, objectives, we're achieving them. Achieving our target in terms of efficiency, in terms of OEE, overall equipment efficiency, etc. So here we say achievement, not achievement. We just say achieve. That would be our verb. Okay, achieve overall improvement, right? of the systems. Services also, right? Especially for the customers. Whether internal or external customer, you have to service them, and you have to achieve your SLA, right? Service level agreement. So processes also. And human capital development. Okay, there you have it. We have already written our 6 area of responsibility, which is business plan, financial plan, visibility study, key performance areas, and DNL resources, and innovation. We also have the success indicators. So I think this is it for now. Next video, we'll be talking about the job dimension, among other things. Okay, so that's it for now. I thank you very much for watching. Continue again next video.